So I posted a Q&A on my Instagram account and asked people to ask me a bunch of questions, and I was going to make a YouTube video about it so people get to know me better. And I realized that I have not done a Q&A on YouTube yet, so I thought this would be like a fun way to get to know me. And yeah, so I asked them to ask me bookish related questions and non-bookish related questions. So I'm going to put in the questions over here and I'm going to be answering them, and you can get to know me a bit better. Hopefully you like this video. If you do, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Once again, these are my thoughts, my opinions, and it's me. And if that's not you, that's okay. It's no need to tell me that it's not you. If you don't agree with something I say, once again, okay. So the first question I got a lot was my name, my age, and where I am from. So my name is Kelly, Kelly, Kelly. You can spell it however you want. I don't mind how people spell my names because there's different ways to spell it. So I'm not quite fussy on that. I am turning 25 this year. I am currently 24. Still feels like I'm 16. But anyways, I'm 24 and I am from South Africa. I have lived in South Africa my whole life, and I find it a very beautiful, comforting place to be. Like, for me, there is no place like South Africa. And even though like the international book prices are like skyrocket to get them here, I would not be in any other place. The next question I got is what inspired me to start my book account, and then going along with that, how long have I been reading for? So I originally started my book account a few years back, but I didn't take it as seriously as I do now. I didn't post consistently, I didn't do anything. It was just a platform for me to find books. And as I started getting more into the community, I saw that there are such amazing people out there, such amazing authors. The friends I have made through this platform are just amazing, and I think I started taking it like a lot more seriously like 2 years ago, and I just had my 2-year books anniversary, so that was amazing. But the reason I started it was because I have loved reading ever since I was a child. Like, I have been reading avidly from like the age of like 7, 8, and I just wanted to be more engaged with the community, find more authors, find more experiences in this community, and I thought a Bookstagram was the best way to do so. The next question I got asked is, do I have any advice for someone that's just starting a YouTube or book account? I definitely do. Number one, don't feel like consistency is key. Well, consistency is key, but don't feel like you have to be pressurized into posting content every day. You have to be pressurized into liking a book that someone else liked. You have to be pressurized into liking a book that BookTok liked. Everybody's gonna like something different. Everybody's feed is different. Everybody's got their own aesthetic, and the more you try, the more you will find what your aesthetic is, what your like vibe is. It took me a long time to find my own vibe. So the best advice I can give to someone that is just starting a book account, a BookTok, a Booktube, whatever it is that be yourself and the rest will come into place. It takes a while. You might feel in the beginning like it's not working the way you want it, but remember, everything takes time. Okay, so another question that someone asked was my credence tattoo. Why do I have a credence tattoo, and why would I get a credence tattoo? What's the meaning to me? This is a difficult one because I don't really like to talk about my credence tattoo, and it's one of those tattoos where not a lot of people are going to understand it, and that's okay. It's one of those situations where you don't have to understand it, and I don't have to make you understand it. It's my body, it's my choice. But there is a Q&A, so I'm going to answer. I got the credence tattoo after I read Credence by Penelope Douglas, which is a very controversial book in the book community, and I loved that book. I related with Caleb so much because me and Caleb have been through extremely similar situations, and me and Taryn have also been through extremely similar situations. So by having this credence tattoo, I've got a daily reminder with me. For me, it's the trauma, the vulnerability, the emotional impact that everything had on Caleb, and how he switched it up, and how he learned to talk for Taryn, and he realized it's okay. Like, someone has hurt me, and it's okay that they hurt me, and I forgive them for hurting me, but I'm not gonna let them hurting me define the rest of my life. And especially with me, that has been through childhood bullying, that has been through SA, that has been through all these different things in my life, including parental stuff. Just say stuff so it's easier. It's a daily reminder for me that everything is okay, and when I was a child, that trauma does not have to be who I am today. I can be a better version of myself. The next question I got asked a lot was, what was my favorite genre to read? Now, one of my all-time favorite genres, while I like cute fluffy books, like the Elsie Silver books, I also like dark romance and taboo romance, because for me, reading is an escape, and reading about something that wouldn't actually happen in real life, but there's a possibility that it always could happen, it's just a different kind of feeling, like seeing all the trauma that these people go through, and they come out on top of their trauma each and every single time. Like, monsters aren't born, they are created, and to see what created the monster, like, I've always been the person where in the Disney films I've been rooting for the villain, so I think in a way dark romance connects me with that, and that's okay. Next question I got asked was, do I prefer physical, ebook, or audiobook? I am a physical book girly. I prefer physical copies. I love annotating my books. I love writing in my books. I love drawing in my books. Like, if you see my Instagram page, you know it is full of annotations, drawings. Like, that is just me. Like, personally, I love it. And ebooks, I don't mind ebooks, but I would rather have a physical copy, because for me, an ebook, I can't annotate it and draw on it as much as I would like to. Yes, there are apps where you can do that, but it's not the same. Like drawing on paper and drawing on a tablet or a drawing device, it's really not the same. And audiobooks, I struggle with audiobooks because mainly because I've got a very short like attention span, and I struggle to stay intrigued in the audiobook, and I get distracted very easily. So for that reason, I'm gonna have to say physical copies are my absolute favorite. Another question I got asked is, who are my favorite authors? I love this question. Okay, so for me, my all-time favorite authors are Penelope Douglas. I will read that woman's grocery list. Like, I am in love with Penelope Douglas. S. Massery, her hockey card series, freaking amazing. Rena Kent, her Legacy of God series. Need I say more? And recently, one of my autobar authors has become Jennifer Hartman. She has become my whole reading personality. I've read Still Beating Lotus, and I'm busy with The Stars Are on Our Side, and I am not even halfway in that book, and I have cried I don't know how many times. The way Jennifer Hartman writes stories is just so amazing. And then another one of a controversial one, H.D. Colton, The Cat and Mouse Duet, Haunting and Hunting Adeline. Another question I got asked is, am I single? Am I in a relationship? And if I am, what are my romance tropes? So I am in a relationship. I have been in a relationship for going for 4 years this year, and our tropes are childhood best friends to lovers, second chance romance, grumpy sunshine, grumpy, banter, but like friendly banter, like we both like getting on each other's nerves just to get a reaction out of the other one. And then another non-bookish related question I got is, what is my favorite music genre or songs to listen to? I am an extremely old soul, if you will call it that. Like, I love Sabrina Carpenter, Olivia Rodrigo, like their music is my vibe, but I'm also very back in the day music. So I love Blink-182, Simple Plan, Green Day. Scotty Doesn't Know is one of my all-time favorite songs. You will find me playing that on a daily basis. Like, I love that song so much. Like early R&B, like early 2010s type of music. I don't really like the new music that's come out. Like, it's too much for me. But yeah. Another non-bookish question that I got is, what is my favorite TV shows? TV shows, I love The Walking Dead. I have watched it over 100 times. Daryl Dixon is just beautiful. I love Riverdale. I love The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. I've also watched those about like 100 times. And then movies, anything rom-com, early 2000s, that is me. I am an early 2000s rom-com girly, and I will forever be an early 2000s rom-com girly. Okay, and then someone asked, as a dark romance reader, how do I deal with criticism from other readers? It's very simple. I don't. It's very plain and simple. I don't. If you have something bad you want to say about me, and you want to take the time out of your day to send a nasty message to me, to a person who you know nothing about, and you only see the version of me on the internet that I show you, you know nothing about what I've been through, my trauma, what I've had to deal with, why I read these books, and you want to come and tell me I'm wrong for doing so. You are obviously in a place in your life where you have been hurt, and hurt people, so I'm not gonna stoop down to your level and give you the reaction that you want. Okay, so someone also asked me what makes me DNF a book. Generally I don't DNF that many books. I try to push through to the end, or to the point of no return, as I like to call it, but it gets to a point where if I'm not relating to the characters, if I'm not vibing with the book, if the story is not going where I want it to go, if the plot is becoming predictable, if the characters are getting on my nerves, I DNF a book. Like, for me, there's no point in wasting my time carrying on reading something in the hopes that it's going to be good, just so I can get to the end of the book and say, I finished a book. Yay! No. And then if I could travel to one place, a real place I'd want to go to is either Rome or Greece, or I'd want to go to Amsterdam. I'd love to visit the museums and the buildings, and I'm very like a artsy person, so I'd love to visit like old forgotten places and do that. Fictional place I'd like to go to is, I'd love to go to Hogwarts, Camp Half-Blood, the Divergent Don place, because I'm dauntless, if you didn't know, and I'm a Slytherin, so there's that. But I don't really think I'd survive in my books today. Then I got asked, what's my favorite color? What is my favorite food? So my favorite color is baby blue. I love baby blue. Anything light pastel, I love it. My favorite food, I'd have to say I love burgers, I love pasta, I love popcorn, I love pretzels, I love sweeties. I love sweets. And I think that's going to be it for all the Q&As I'm going to do right now. If there's anything else you'd like to know, please drop it down below and I will reply to it. But bye.